Hello and welcome in to A&B Crafty Crafts Live. Tonight, we are working on scrap busting. So I've done a couple projects in the past videos even, and I have accumulated lots of scraps from like the birthday stuff that I did for my daughter's party. Um, we've done some new card kit releases in our Etsy, so we have scraps from that. Hi, Dorka. Hi, Mom. So we have scraps from both of those things going on. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to utilize my scraps. Some stuff, like if I get a lot of, like this is what I would trash. But I mean, you could cut and use it too. But this is what happens. And normally how I separate and organize these is by color. So when I don't have time to deal with them, I'll just do the color things and they go into like envelopes like this, and then that way if I need a piece of scrap I can go pull by color. But when I do scrap busting, I pull them out. I start with like the bigger pieces of paper and then work my way down. So that's what we're gonna do. Brittany's over here, and so she told me to look more like Christmas in July with the scraps, which is fine. We're just gonna go with that. So I'm gonna start with the red, or the green would probably be easier, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with the red. Or maybe we should start with green. Interesting. Let's do green because there's less of green, if that makes sense. So I'm going to set the red aside, and I'm just going to show you guys my thought process and how I turn this into stuff that you would actually look forward to using. Because, I mean, if they stay like this, they're hard to store too. They get bulky, and like these pieces will get bent up because they're not like perfectly flat. Set that there. So I go through and like pick out the bigger pieces. Um, and then I put like the scrawnier ones to the side, or the strips. Yeah. So like all these I'll push to the side. And I'm gonna focus on these big scraps first. So how is everyone doing? And what are you guys working on if you're working on something tonight? If you're not, that's okay. Dorga, how's your hands? Did you have that procedure done? Just wondering. All right, so these I cut. They're actually were perfectly cut from the Cricut. You can leave these like this. This size is, looks like 3.5 by 5.5. Ooh, my camera got dark, huh? Yes, you need help trying to organize your scraps. Nice. Huh. Let me move this. I don't know why my image got like deeper in color. Hopefully it's okay. We all do. And yep, Mom was working on card kits today for the business. Hi, Millie, and hi, Brittany. Yeah, she was working on, and so I picked up some of her scraps and then scraps that we already had because some of these can't go to waste. Like, I think we have 2 kits now. We have one that we're getting ready to release with this paper, but these scraps we can do amazing things with, so I don't want to toss them or anything. All right, so this is a 3.5. Yeah, by 4 or 5.5. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. So I'm gonna start with this one. So I'm gonna start by cutting this down. I don't really know what's up with my lighting. Well, this is my laptop. Dude. All right. So I wrote in the notes of this video or the description the common sizes that I do. So this is approximately a little over 4. So I'm going to go ahead and slice this down to 4. So I'll do 4 and then cut these to 5 1/4 because that's the size that I use a lot of. This up 5 1/4. And see, this is a lot more like easier to store and quick grabs, especially when I do my little freebies that I toss in my card kits for everyone who orders. Let's see. And see, just that quick, I got 2 of them. Let's see, what are you saying? I couldn't, I had an emergency. Okay. Yeah, she touched base on it. Oh, migraine. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Okay, so this one is not wide enough for 4, but I could go 3 3/4. Look at that. And go 3 3/4 by 5. And then as I cut them off and they just get smaller, I'm putting them like this will go over here to the strips. And then I have this, which, I mean, you can cut it. And then I'll just save the 2 pieces out of this that I want and toss that. I'm happy with throwing this away. So I'm glad you're feeling better from the migraine. I hope you're you have rested your hands. All right, so I'm gonna put this in a second pile. So this normally when I make my cards, that's how I layer it up. So I have 2 usable pieces. I'm gonna set this one aside. And then I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna go back to the 4, which some do on 4x6s because that's a project life card size. I mean, you can cut them down to whatever size works best for you. So I did 4 and 5 1/4. And again, 5 1/4. So I'm just going to stack those together and put them out the way. I have a question. So do you save all the scraps? Yes, I do. Pretty much all the scraps. From card kits, from projects I make, and they normally they just get piled up in either like a box, a little tray or something, and then I go back and then I have like scrap busting days where I'll sit and make stuff out of the scraps only, or when I'm giving away my freebies um to some of my customers, I'll pull stuff out of the scraps or things that I've made from scrap. But yes, I try to, not all of it. Like if it's something where you can't punch or die cut, I don't worry about it. That was a great idea, and it cuts down on waste. I mean, because we're gonna, I'll show the process, and then we'll start making a couple of things from it and how I utilize it. Like I like the thin ones. I like stamping sentiments on there and having those ready to go. Kind of like the ones I had sent you to. Okay, make sure I didn't miss anything. So this one looks like I can get 3 3/4. So again, like this part is too thin. I won't do anything out of it. And then I just kind of rip the stragglies, stragglies off. Put that in this pile and we'll go back to that one. Some of them, yeah, you could die cut leaves, like all the odd shapes. We'll get to that. I'm either going to punch or die cut and show you how narrow down we can get this. So this is 5. All right, so far out of those 2 pieces, I've gotten 2 of the what are they, 5 by 3 3/4, and then 4 of the 4 by 5 1/4. Good evening, Brittany. Are you sitting on the couch by chance, holding my son? Okay, so now I have these sizes. I really don't use these sizes for much of anything, but I could cut them down to, let's see what these are. I forgot what I said they were. They're shy of 3 3/4, but they are 3 1/2. So you could literally do a 3 1/2 by 4 1/2, which I'm cool with. Let's see. So a 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. And then one way too is if you want them all like the same, what I would do is take a scrap piece of cardboard and write that I did 3 1/2 by a 4 1/2. And I'm doing the 5 by 3 3/4. And the other one, which is 5 1/4 by 4. So I know those are like my big sizes, and I'll try to cut them everything to those sizes so I'll have beautiful stacks at the end. Hi, my beautiful niece. So let's see. So these are a little shy. Another one I like doing is a 3 by 4. So it's shy of 3 by 4s. So we're just going to put these aside. This one, what I would do is just cut to where it's a straight edge to see what we're working with. Let's see. Toss this. I flip it over. Let me find out. Millie is giving input. You should be crafting. Yeah, I told because Brittany's here. I told both of them, one of them to come join me. Good night. Love you. Yeah, you can give me a kiss and a hug. Okay, good night. Yeah, but my mom was in here crafting, creating kits. So I just cut that in a strip, and then, all right, let's do this one. And I told Brittany to join me. She's like, I don't have any paper, and I'm like, I have paper here. So I love blue.
Oh, but Chrissy, I like blue.
Oh, okay.
Mama says like blue and orange.
Blue and orange?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Chrissy, I like blue.
Oh, well, that's cool. Okay. Night time.
What you making? Are you making a card? No.
You have a demanding baby. I have a demanding toddler. You just told me good night. No, I'm not making cards. I'm cutting scraps into pieces, and then tomorrow.
Can I help you?
No, you said you're going to use night time.
Can I show you that?
No, ma'am.
Can I close this?
Hey. No, you're not sitting on my lap. No, ma'am. It's night time. It's late. Don't cry. Go tuck your baby in bed.
Oh.
So this one is like a 4. This one's a 4. Let me see. How would I cut this one? So we can do this one 3 by 4 out of this. So I'm gonna add that to my list because I like the 3 by 4s. This one's shy of 3 by 4, but that's okay. We're gonna do something with that. Let's see, 3 by 4. Smooches to Alejandra. All right. So this one's a 3 by 4. See, already looking better. Like this makes me want to craft. All right, so now I'm gonna slide over and we're gonna look at these smaller scraps. So I have some that are square. We'll put those in a pile. This one, maybe we can clean it up a little bit. which another cute size I like doing is 2x3s, which I can probably do these 2x3s. Let's see. I don't think there's any more in this pile. Yeah. Which are like 2x3s, but are you 3? Yeah. Yep, like that's a 2x3. So you write that down. And these are super cute. Look. Like I'm not trying to craft yet. But even taking something like this and rounding the edges on these. Like look how cute this 2x3 is. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that with these. Y'all probably, that one's 3. Y'all hear my Alejandra singing over me. This girl. She never runs out of energy, ever. I mean, she does though, but she does not show it. When she's tired, she just gets more hype. So I want 2 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and round this edge too. Look how cute. Let's see. What else? So this one, I have 3. It's shy of 3. Okay, so we're going to do shy of 3. So we're going to do 2 this way and cut this by 3. There we go. And you can round the edges of that one and make them all the same if you wish. Let's see. This one, let's do 3. A 3x2 as well. Me and Brittany actually started working on. Yes, that's so cool. Me and Brittany actually started working on scrapbooks for the babies, and I have a box that I keep project life size cards on, and they are like easy to add in the scrapbooks because they're already ready to go pieces that can back photos and whatnot. So these are really cute to have ready to go, and you can put it on anything. All right, so those are those. We could waste these scraps, that's fine. Okay, so let's see what else I have. All right, now we have all this mumbo jumbo, and we can either get like all the pattern pieces together. This one we might be able to get 3x2s out of. Let me see. 3x2s, 2x3s, yeah. That one I'll chuck because it's not straight. And I might get a couple of those. I'm going around the edges while I'm thinking about it. And same thing with this one. Oh no. Feels like all my kids are being fussy today. We thought we were going to get some rain and we haven't. All right, so I have all these strips, and the one reason you want to put them together is if you want to do the same thing with all of them. So you have those. This is kind of all over the place. Here's another one. You can use the strips as borders. Yes, you can. So, trying to figure out what kid that is crying. Which kid? You can use the strips as border. Sometimes they used to have this clear, I don't have one here, but a clear Dollar Tree tube, and it would unscrew and you could adjust it to the size. And those I used to store the cute strips in. So I'm basically putting these strips aside because there's a couple things you can do with them. Like use the decorative scissors. Yep. And I have some of those. So we try that. Alright, so what I'm doing is, what happened? I think one kid woke up the other kid. Everybody's just fussing tonight. Everybody's cranky. So just let me move this because I'm already mixing up. Alright. So I have some of these. Okay. And then a couple of things. So I have punches, which are great. We're going to get to the borders too, because I do have some scissors. We can do that too. And also show you how to create some card backgrounds with some of these like thinner strips. So normally I will scrap bust like this and then later go back and add embellishments and stuff. So I'll cut that and I'll keep that little piece of strip because I'm crazy and I love scraps and I like to save. Let's see. This one might not be wide enough. It's not that way, but all right, that's that. And then I'll just cut off what I do not want, which is this. I mean, some people can make it work with and make something with that, and I'm all for it. And this is normally how I'll get like a case of stuff ready to go. Put those in a case to make embellishments and stuff later. And if I do duplicates of the same ones, I mean. Let's see. Green. Yeah, I thought it was gonna storm and it was gonna calm the babies. Oh, that one's pushing it. Got it. And let's see. I do this one too. Or even do. You can even glue these on top too and put them. They make great for back toppers. Like check that out. Those two together, and then like on the top of a bag. Or bingo. This is one of the larger cards. It's not a 8 by a A2 card size, but look how cute that is. Okay, so I might keep those strips. Let's see what else we can do with. And I might even just glue that and have it ready to go. So then I'm going to pull out, and a lot of these are strips, so that can be punched. It can be fixed. All right, so let's start playing with these. Let me punch this one real quick. If I can get a circle on. I can. And you can use like I don't have one right on hand, the mini punches, and get little stuff out of that too. All right. So let's see. I like those together. Let me get some decorative scissors real quick. Oh, I'm so sore from working out. So it's going to take about 10 minutes just to make 2 steps. I'm back. So, yes, that's so pretty. And yes, ooh, great bag toppers. It would. And then you would have them ready to go or like pre-stuff. So I have a lot of these decorative scissors. They've been around forever. I remember seeing these when I was little. The only thing about them is like once they go dull, I really don't know how to sharpen them. That one's sticking together. Not even sure why. Look at those creative juices flowing. Like use the decorative scissors and cut it and then use on your projects. Right. And yes, so pretty. And yes, great for back. Okay. I missed the other comment. Like they're coming in kind of weirdly. So like this one. Problem is like if I do it and I glue it on here, let's see. I'm gonna glue it. That way I can cut it straighter. And then do the decorative scissors. I think it'll help me line it up a little bit better. Oops, possibly. Let's see. And then I can cut this in half for a bag topper. All right. So let's see. I probably should use these more, the decorative scissors for projects. I love the look of them. It's just like when I cut, sometimes it cuts perfectly and sometimes it doesn't like it does that. So trying to fix it. Nope, it doesn't like me. But once I glued on something, I can go back and just tuck the messed up part in underneath. Let's see. Like if I bend it back, you would never know that it's off a little bit. Okay, let's do this side. Look, I already go from scrap busting to want to make stuff. Ah, come on, scissors. Oldies but goodies. Let's see. Okay. That's cute. Now, if I wanted to, let's see. I'm like, I have these. Actually, let's be using scraps. So I have scraps of white right here. Okay. I'm trying to stick with only scraps. So now you guys have this bag topper on my mind. Let's cut this even. Right? And we may not finish the topper. It's just an idea. And then let's cut the bag. I'm gonna say 5. Let's go 5 and 5 should be good. Yeah, that's so cool. You can use that as a handle for a purse as well. Look at you as well. You know that. Oh, sorry, I bumped it. As well, you know that ones you create. Yeah, you look, you could. And it's nice and sturdy. You know, I've seen stuff my back is kind of, but I've seen where they've been doing the cute little purse bag things. Like, let me see. Except for my rough edges. That. Okay. See? You're gonna have me over here trying to make a purse. So I'm not sure how wide I cut this bag topper, to be honest. Maybe I should measure 1, 2, 3.5. So what is this way? So 3.5 would be, is that 175? 1 3/4 square. 1 3/4, something like that. We're gonna go with it. It's not. Oh, I keep bumping this thing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make you guys dizzy. Okay, I was off by a little bit. That's okay though, because it still work. I can even scoot it down to where it's like that. Flip it over. I'm gonna glue it first. I'll use the good side that I didn't mess up. Yeah. Like for baskets. Yeah, that would be cute. Which way am I doing it? This way. Baskets would be cute. It's like I went from prepping scraps to utilizing. Okay. So there's one, and then I could simply take the darker circle or something here. Then the good thing about it is I have all these little ones, and most people are like, let's discard them. But let's see. This is going to be like a monochromatic red. I mean, green. Haha, red. This one's cute too. And I'm like, I could, let's see, we're going to jazzy it up some. I wasn't planning on actually making anything tonight, so I'm not sure how this came about. Just saying. We'll put that right here and here because I want to level it out. I'm just placing mounting tape. And then we can use, let's keep using these. Let's see. That one sticks for some reason. Right there. And then the same way. Is this still considered scrap busting, guys? Because I'm over here putting scraps together. Okay. That's a start of something. So let's see. They're all gone. So I'm gonna add to this, but I'm gonna set it aside so we can keep on with the scrap busting. But all right, so we have strips where we can do borders. Let's show you this. Here's a good example. Or maybe I need another piece of white scrap. Or I can use a piece of black scrap too. Let's see. I'm gonna use the white. I'm gonna make up my mind, guys. All right, so here's another thing we can do with these scraps. That is really cool. I'm gonna take this and put some used double-sided paper. I'm just gonna go here and start gluing them down. It's fine. And there's nothing special about them. Let's see. And you say you don't know how to layer. That's so cool. Thank you. I just kind of threw it together. I don't layer as good as you. Like you layer pretty good. Or maybe we layer differently, but your layering always inspires me. Is that piece long? That piece is exactly long enough, guys. Which I don't know. Maybe I should do. Let me do a solid first. And then I'll put this on here. That piece just happened to be great. That one's not straight, so I can cut it straight. Attempt to. Let's see. Is that straight? That might be. All right. Straight enough. Let's see that. And I'm just going through here and seeing what I have. I'm trying to break up the print with the little solid strips. And let's find another one. They're solid. Let's see. Got this one. It's on the fold. I hear Brittany leaving. All right, so okay. There's that. All right, so now I'm gonna do is flip it over and cut off this back. And yes, I'm keeping the scraps that I'm cutting off. Pretty much all of them. Go back in my little scrap pile over here. And this, maybe I should cut off the other side too and make it even. It's a little wonky. Let's see. Paper trimmer. Okay. So, like that kind of cleaned it up. I don't know what's going on with the blades and stuff and scissors and all that tonight. Straighten. All right. So now you could do something like that and make a card with it. I was like, why does my camera look like that, guys? Okay. So you can do that. Or, I mean, that's normally how they make cute backgrounds. And I could trim it and put something on it. Not the tree or anything, but you get the idea. You could do, well, white on white would be good. Actually do like an abundance of these and then let them add up, and then you'll have them like ready to go or use. We can even turn it into a postcard, to be honest. Here you go, Missy. Stop putting yourself down. I happen to love your work, and you are a great crafter, and you always inspire me to push myself and do better. I learned a lot from you, girl. Thank you. Well, no, I'm just saying that I like your layering a lot. All right, another thing we can do with these. Oh, let me cut it down. That's a good idea. So the size. Use this other one. My babies are just fussy today. They just. It's gonna be not long. So this is 3 3/4, and then I'm gonna turn and cut it at 3 3/4 by 5. That's normally the size I do. All right, so I have this piece left, and I have this piece that I'll use. So this card base is too good. Let me see. I should have one. I do. So remember that other green that I cut down at the beginning? Check this out. And then all you would have to do is add a little, choose anywhere, a little seasoned greetings on there. And what else? You can add some bling. I was looking for something. Let me see. How cute. That is a very powerful background. You can switch it up all kinds of ways. But let's keep going. So I'm going to put this in the size that I have for that stack to be used. And it's crazy because I just glued scraps and made my own little background thing. Now the other piece would be good. You can use that one that you cut off too. Well, I cut off. You could use it here and completely make a card as well. And then put it, I'm like, not slap a bow, but put a bow in the corner or something. Let's see. Yep, the tree on there will be cute too. It's in my clear tray. You can tell who's been in here. Told you, Dorca. She's been crafting on the sly. It would. And then the other thing you could do is punch and do a decorative punch with this. Let's see. Oh, it's not wide enough to get them both out. It was close. Like that is super cute at the bottom. But I don't want to mess up the whole oh, it's really, really cute. Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. Thank you. So we're gonna put this with our little things you can do. You can even turn. Look, I got it, guys. You can even take this. You could die cut it, but if we were just using what we have right now, just take it and turn it into a gift tag. See? And then all we have to do is punch a hole. Sorry, punch a hole at the top and run some ribbon through. And I put it up. And like I had there it goes, hole puncher that I've been bending out of shape. Let's see if it's going to do it for me. Here we go. Now we have a tag we can use. You see? Cute tag. Okay. So that's something else. See, we're building our stash using our scraps. Like I have, at the end, I'll show you all the usable stuff that I have at a grade. We might even get to the red, to do red like another day. Now these strips, if I was doing, trying to make card kits from these, I could cut them all the same size. Like, look, where that card base go. Actually, I have more green than anything going on. But I would put this there, put that there, and then the tree she's talking about is this. This is gonna make you well, hopefully give you guys ideas on how to use scraps, because I mean, doesn't get much better than that. Yes, okay. So let's proceed with making our little things. So I showed you how to glue those down. Also, these strips, what else can you do with them? Anybody? See, I didn't bring it in here. Of course not, but these are the perfect size for rosettes. So strips are great for rosettes. I don't have my scoreboard in here. I have this one for scoring, but it doesn't really, I have to do it upside down in order to see the little lines, which is weird doing it upside down. Just crazy. So that's cutting. Sit here, score. Trying to do it upside down. That's true. And I mean, you can make the cutest rosettes out of these. It's so hard to mark it upside down. And with this scoreboard is easier, but you could just do the old school way and we can sit here and bend it back and forth without scoring it, which works too. What's that one? It's backwards. No, I know it's upside down because if I did it the right way, I wouldn't have been able to see it. Because the glare of the light, I can't see. But I'm just going to fold this one because I'm only going to make one rosette as an example. But that's what I love using the strips for, too. Use the scraps to make border frames, around the paper. That's true. And then just like you can miter the corners to connect them. That's a great idea. Look, we're going to have to come up with a list. So at the end of the video, go back and comment things you can do with the strips of paper. All right, so I felt the arthritis in my hand on this one, but it's okay. Let's see. Like, I think I might put glue on it wrong. Just pinch it. I didn't plug up the glue gun, but All right, we'll give this one a minute to dry. And then these little pieces, see, I'm sure I have another set of circles I can use to hold the little rosette together. Did it say? Yeah. Okay. Come on. Thought I heard rain for a second. Could be wrong. All right. So I'm going to hold that there for a second. I should have just, this is the moment where I should have just plugged in the glue gun, guys. Let's see. Give it a second. And then, well, more than a second. All right. Where did I put it? Let me just plug in the glue gun. Let me just plug it in. So it'll make, sometimes it makes life easier. Excuse my head. Trying to, come on. It's like, what, my arms get shorter today? Okay. So I'm plugging it in, but either way, in this middle, yeah, we'll still use this. And then I'll hold that there. All right, so we have borders, we have rosettes, we have for bag toppers, we have basically frames, like you said. We have backgrounds by gluing them together. You can do punch outs too. You can die cut them after you do them. There's so many things. List just goes on. Oh yeah, the tags we did. We cut paper for our cards out of the scraps. We can do project life-size cards. Oh, I did the little banners out of the strips. Of course, you can use them to make embellishments. There's so much. The list goes on and on. We could be at this, doing this for the rest of the year. All right. In a little bit there. It's looking kind of wonky. Once this one together, you can hardly tell it's Christmas. All right. So that. All right. So another one. I'm gonna let. Of course, the glue is coming out now. Let's see what other. So we've narrowed it down. Here's the rest of the scraps. There's another one too, is that like if you're making embellishments, what I mean by little banner strips. Oh, excuse me. Which here we can use smaller scissors. And these are cute just to have to add to little things. And they're so versatile. Like you can use one side, or you can do both sides. And then look, if we come back to the little rosette, you add that to the rosette. Or I've done these, let me see. I made cute embellishments with these. I had a whole bunch of Valentine strips and I did this to all of them. Let's see. Let me show you what I did. Take those. Let's take a cute one like this. Or a decorative cardstock, we'll say. Mix it up some. And then do it like that. All right, now I'm gonna have to put that together. So, how to use some mounting. Oh, thank you. You heard my horrific sneeze. Okay. Put a dot glue in the other. What's that? I'm going to save this piece of mounting. But look, I can even add that on here on my rosette. Two longer ones on the back of it. I could, but what I was doing is saying you could put something in the middle. Like here's a box of randomness. Let's see what's in here. Thank you. Here's a box with some random jewels or whatever. So let's see. I have no idea what this funky thing is, but that's kind of cool. Let's see. It's purple. I was trying to see. There's, oh look, there's a big red jewel. It's kind of neat. Put this up. And now I have a glue gun. That's kind of like a big gem, but there we go. And that you can even later put on a bag topper. Or that bag topper. Oops. Know that I would offset it, but it would look cute right there. Just an idea. Okay. So we have that. We have those. You could just have these strips ready to go too. Let's cut this one. And then This one's kind of funky. I don't know why I missed this, and there's one thread in this whole thing, which is kind of crazy. Thank you. You have those, so they're ready to go. And look, I can take a thicker one and start a whole other bag topper thing. Now, you mentioned border. Say this is my card. Might actually glue it on here too. So let's take one of the green strips I have. You could also use the scraps for little banners for the top of your cards, like for birthday or graduate. You can. That's a good idea. Should have called this a collab video. So let's see. I guess I can go ahead and use these. You know what's crazy is that we might be able to. How's it go? I forgot. So you bend it this way first, I believe. Yeah. I'm gonna figure it out. It's been a while. And then bend it this way. Which really I did the miter vice versa. Look at that. So if I wanted to reverse it, it would go under. And then this way. There we go. And then for this corner, I would probably cut that side. Which this would be cute too if you put something on this. What would I have? That's kind of a cute card concept. Maybe something smaller other than the tag. Oh, like this. She's playing with these, but look at that. I'm gonna finish the border though. So let's see. Take one more and do the same thing. Thank you. So it goes this way. And then bend it back. You were just thinking about the ovals. The ovals are super cute. Alright, so this is like supposed to be the reverse. Ha ha ha. Which I can miter that if I did it the other way. Let me see. I have it going the wrong way, guys. Let's see. There we go. Nope, it's hard reversing it. Let's see. If I did it this way. I'm gonna have to do it. Oh my goodness. Let me focus. You say you can put an embellishment on the side. On the side. You could. That would be cute. I'm like, how did I do? Let me do it this corner again. And then I could probably offset. Let me see. Oh my goodness. I had it upside down when I did it. Well, right side and my right side. All right, now let's try to reverse the corners. All right, I could totally do it like that. And to get the corner to look like the rest, we can just bend that one back up. There we go. It takes a second, but we'll get it. There we go. And then the same thing with this corner. Probably help if I started gluing it. There we go. I'm sure there's an easier way to make the frame. Turn your card. Turn my card. Oh, I have it far down. Okay, look. I'm gonna glue it. Let's see. I'm sure I'm gonna have to put glue where the miter part is. Oh, not. No, I don't. Just kidding. Haha. Okay. Now I'm gonna put glue from here. And here, let's see. There we go. Which this one probably could have been bent back a little bit more. There we go. That looks better. Now I'm gonna flip it over. I'll cut off this extra. Goes your framed orca, and then that's kind of cool. You know what this reminds me of though? Like this top. It reminds me now. It looks like it's like wrapping a present. Or you could finish it off with the oval and that. It's kind of cool looking. And then I would do like a ribbon bow there. That would be cute. Okay, so we have the frame going on. What time is it? 9:09. That's another thing. Borders and trims. Let's see. All right, the other thing share with you guys is something I'm sure you guys know because I've done these before, and I always am like, not sure which one works better. We'll figure it out. I'm always for this. The little strips. Let's see. I love turning them and stamping them. Absolutely love it. Well, not like that. It's stuck. Ah! And it's like the perfect width. Let's see. That's so cool with the tree. I love it. Oh, thanks. Notice that I'm trying to scrap bust to give you guys idea, but I'm really honestly not making anything other than stuff ready to go. So now, like if I did it and had it with the tree and then had sentiments ready to go, Totally do that. Bring it down. Cute. Put bows on the tree. Put bling on the tree. So many ideas. But that's what I would do, is just take those thin strips that I'm not going to do banners or anything else with, and go through and scrap bust by just stamping. The strips are already cut for you. Just find a few and just have them. These make great things for Happy Mail, because you get to share your stamp with everybody else. You're using up scraps. They have ready to go sentiments. Like, I love that. And then you can make toppers, put them on top, layer, all kinds of great things. That'd be kind of cute for a bag topper. And then I was trying to find something wider, but you can layer it and keep going. Let's see. What else? Look. You do. That was like the perfect size for this. That little strip. That's my problem, is I couldn't imagine throwing it away and all the could-haves. I could have made this. Look how cool. I've seen crafters use strips for the inside of it. Yes, inside of your card to match. I love that idea. Sometimes I have done it, but I've also got it from other crafters, just putting the strips in there. So that's the other thing, is that long container, or even the long baskets. Like, let's see, this one has stuff in it, so give me a second. Use the stuff in it, but long baskets like this of the strips just sitting in there, and then when you make cards, you can pick out the strips in there. Or what I would do is, strips I want to put sentiments in, put them in the basket, and use them that way, because they're easy to grab, and it'll keep them from getting all bent up too, like in an envelope. But so let's see. You guys are gonna make me put a card together. We did that. I do seeding greening, but this is what she's talking about, is when you open up the card, putting the strip of paper, not necessarily that one, but in the card. So that looks cute too. See? All these ideas. Very awesome. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning. Okay. With that, we have punching. We all know we can die cut scraps as well. Are they in here? Let me see. I have them. I don't think my little die cut machine is in here. Right here. That's what I want to show you. So I have little charm dies, and like pretty much maybe 90% of these I can get out of the scraps that I have, like the hat, the little mittens and stuff. And those are really cute to have and add to projects. I don't have my mini die cut machine in here, but that's another thing. And all I do is, I would stop yawning for, first of all. I would stop yawning. Sorry, guys. Put myself to sleep. Dollar Tree has them. I don't utilize the baskets. I mean, I do for certain things. I like having them. So, very great idea. What do I die cut? All right, let's see. I already have an abundance of stuff on the table, so let's slide these out the way for a second. Some room. These I'm gonna keep. All right. So let's see. Put this in here. See, I plugged up the glue gun and I only used it once. All right. Give me 1 second while I get this. Maybe I have enough room. That is just taking up so much camera space. 1 second. Okay. Well, all right, that's a little bit more room. So, open this guy up. And this plates have been crazy. So all I would do is go through here. Let's see. Let's say I want a green bow. I feel like I had, what else would I accept to have green? Here's a green joy. Let's do, oh, well, you went outside to get it? Oh, okay. Look, let me switch machines. Because this one, a certain person has used a lot. Oh, yeah. All right. So let's do that. Okay, so now we can see a little bit more. So I have the joy, and let's do mittens, whatever. Let's see how much we can get out of this little piece of scrap. Let's do a green candy cane. Row, row, row your boat. Oh my goodness, that brought back memories. Andre's singing all the time. There's a lady on YouTube called Miss Rachel, and she used to do the row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see an alligator, don't forget to scream. And Alejandro would be like, ah, it was so cute. All right, so my candy cane did not come out all the way. That's okay. Just gonna clip it. All right, so I would just toss that aside because I've gotten the little mini mittens on here. Sorry, the joy, the candy cane, all of that little strip. And then I would just take these and put them aside. And then I would just get another scrap and do it again. Like, let's see. This joy may fit. There's this one with some presents. We'll see if it's wide enough. Sorry, I'm like way back here. I'll put that on there. Oops, that one needs to be poked out. So then there's this joy now. Let's see, I should have a little, there we go. Yeah, I cut the top off, but that's okay. I cut the top off. It's okay. Presents, still cute. And I'll slap them back on my magnet. Let's see. And then keep going. If they were wider, this one we did. If they were wider, I could get something bigger out of them. But they're all pretty much narrow, which is fine. Let's see. Do a couple more, I guess. Let's say I do a bow. Like this little piece I can get a bow out of. And the die cutting takes a little bit longer than the punching, so it just depends on preference. But if you're sitting there watching a movie or on a cold, wet, rainy day, it won't make much of a difference. Oh my goodness, my computer froze on me. Maybe it'll come back to life. But look at that bow. And then I take this bow and put it somewhere on my projects. Somewhere. Or even on my tag. If it was like shinier and stand out. Thing is when you're doing this and you're doing like all green, you might want to wait to the end to put stuff together, because if I did green today, did red another day, and then by the end of the week I'll have all the colors to match, mix match, and so forth. Oh look, let's see if I can get some of these Christmas trees with the little star in the middle. Super cute. Like this one. No, I might not have any pieces that are wide enough, which is fine. If not, I'll choose something smaller. Yeah, I don't have anything wide enough for that one. That's fine though. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Everything just froze. I hear my toddler crying too. All right. Green by the ink pad. Oh, yeah. No, that's not green by the ink pad. Not really sure. Okay. So, I mean, I did pretty good with making use out of these. These, I mean, you wouldn't want to get rid of. Not sure why my color's crying. Alejandra, poor baby. Okay. So, I'm trying to push these scraps aside so we can see what we did so far. That one belongs in the red category. Computer's trying to restart. These cute things ready to go and be used. I did the little sentiments. There's more than one somewhere right here. And I mean, that can even be added on here. So I have that. I have the frame. I have the little stuff that I die cut. Joy, mittens, and stuff. We did some punching. I'm going to do a couple more punches too because I have this other one. So these. The tag. The frame. So this part that I could do for another backup. This is really, really sturdy, just gluing those two cardstocks together. I have the pre-cut. We have the where we not layered, but pieced the scraps together. And I have the card backgrounds, I guess you can say. We have all that together. Another one is these little banner ones are great. Let me see. And this would be so quick and easy. And you can, punches are always easy. But this strip is an inch. Yeah. And then get quite a few out of them. I'm just going to cut the small part off. Try to stamp another one. Try to stamp. I am exhausted. There's that one. Because I am clearly punching paper and not stamping right now. Let's see. Now this punch though is the one I do like making the cute little banners out of. And see that, let me see if I can get it lined up. Ah! Okay, there's a trick to this. I'm going to let's see. I'm just going to add a piece of glue to this scrap. Hold it on there. And then I'll be able to punch it and line it up. There we go. Okay. So then with these, you know, I like making the cute little banners out of them. Like so. And then you can do little letter stickers or whatever you want on them, which is super cute too. Okay. My computer's trying to restart. Not really sure. There's another one. Ooh, that one's a little thicker. But you could do a lot of just punches and have those ready to go. Kind of like how I do lives and have little things that I can go ahead and make. Let's see. All right. That's actually super cute. And then if you put it on something like else, like let's say we're gonna pretend this isn't there. Let's say you want to do a cute little bag topper and layer them on there. Well, that's not really working. I probably should have just cut it and glued it, guys. There we go. Anyways, you get the idea. So many ways you can use your scraps. Maybe like that piece, I would just rip. And so I would save these. And if I use them and I made all these, I would separate them. Let me see. That's really cute. Thanks. If I use them, I would separate and put them in their own thing. Like this would go in bag toppers. This could go with borders. This could go with like ready to use. I normally have a case or container for these. So when I'm making cards, I can easily grab these before I go cut a whole sheet of green. Sentiments, I normally keep those together, put like holidays together. These normally go into little organizers. Same thing with these to make embellishments. And you can even punch these and then put a sentiment on them and have them ready to go. This tag is pretty cool. Alright guys. I love everything you are creating. Thank you for sharing and teaching us how to use our scraps. Yay! Okay. I'm hoping like I got, gave you guys some ideas so you won't throw them away or discard them. Maybe you can look at them a little bit different. Um, we could probably continue this one day. I have more energy, but for now, I'm gonna call it quits. Next time we could probably put some things together. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do next week, but I'll have a better plan. But I wanted to do scrap busing because I need to separate my colors anyways and get them under control. But thank you guys for taking the time to watch and join me and craft along. It's been an interesting evening with my children. That would be cute reef. That would be cute reef. I think because of the size of them, though, they might have to be on a larger card. Not really sure. Either way. All right, guys. I love y'all. Get some rest. I guess. Boy, this is so sad. I'm glad it's my loved ones watching. I'm gonna get some rest because it's much needed. Um, so until next time, love you guys. Have a good night. Make sure to like, share the video, and comment below things to use scraps with, or how to use your scraps, or your way that you like to use scraps. You gave me many great ideas. Great. I'm glad. If I get the crafty mojo going. All right, love you guys. Have a good night. Bye. Of course I can.